Okay, we're back and we're getting this finished up. Then I'm getting to bed. It's tired. I'm tired again. Just had another nice night of golf there, but I really want to get this finished so we can get the footage edited as fast as possible. So anyway, this rare is back up. I'm surprised to see that. Didn't know that was. I guess they are up pretty often. Yeah. Interesting. We'll kill him again and then we'll get started. And it's gonna be the same deal as before. We got another leather pair of pants there. We don't want that. Might as well go kill the other rare then, because that's going to be up too. We just killed these at the end of the last episode now. Probably... Oh, it's almost 4 hours later. Actually, over 4 hours later. The rares are still there, so... Really need to vendor too before we get started. But we basically have half of one chapter and then one final chapter left. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like we do a lot of damage now. I feel like things are going really well. We got some really good pieces in the last episode if you didn't see it. God, it was almost like... I was almost like ruining the video because I kept talking about it. We got wrists, shoulders. Yeah, ring as well. It's like, oh my god, what the hell? Our weapon is probably our worst piece now, yeah. I level 38. Actually, that's not bad. That's could be a lot worse. But yeah, things are in the 40s now. Very good. This character has gone really well. And I still have, wow, I still have Mark of the Wild from Zenkiki. Well, let's see what other rares are up before we get back. We're going to, I believe, Hearthglen, I guess. I don't actually know. Wouldn't mind killing all these Scarlet rares. I have some faint sense of they give something useful, but probably not. They're probably just regular rares. I feel like that should probably be off the global. It only lasts for 15 seconds. Even wings last longer than that. What does it actually do? High amount of all stats, basically. Another pair of cloth pants, but I think we're pretty good on most gear. Like, I legitimately don't know why I'm even killing these rares, because we're pretty good. The outhouse. Does nothing now. I need to find a place to vendor quick before we get up there. Here it is. Hopefully, I assume we can vendor here. Doesn't look like it, actually. Oh no, here we go. General goods.
Good day to you.
This guy's got bags, too. I still have only 10 slot bags. I might just buy these 12 slotters real quick. Just because our bags have been slowing us down. Even a few more slots will help, and it's money that we definitely have access to right now.
Safe travel.
Oh, we already had one, actually.
Hey there.
Well, yeah, one is a 14 slot. God, why does this song just keep looping over and over again? Is this normal? I feel like this is like a Stormwind song. It just plays for like 20 seconds and then stops. Okay, well, let's get up there, and again, we gotta finish the zone how we were doing it yesterday. So, actually, let's go kill these rares too again. I don't know what that means, but if that is actually a blacksmith pattern that is rare, I want to try to get that on this realm. This is the realm I would do a actual plate blacksmithing challenge if I did one. So, God. Yeah, we're doing some damage now, and that was with only wings. Right, of course. Wow, we are really doing some damage. What the hell? Jesus. Okay, that's another piece that we don't get main stat from, so we're not putting a piece without main stat on at this point. We're too far in the playthrough for that. And we gotta ride past this next rare anyway, so this one's not even 99% sure that's where we go. I assume we're going to Hearthglen. I don't actually remember. This is going to get very interesting. Because we basically have whatever this is up every single time, so... I don't know if that's why I feel like I'm doing so much damage. It probably is, to be fair, because I went 40 levels without being able to spend Holy Power on offense, and now all of a sudden I am spending Holy Power on offense, so... Okay, that is plate... Oh, okay. Alright, that's an upgrade. Oh, I didn't have that appearance either. That's cool. See, that's why I love doing these runs, because you get a lot of transmog from rares and stuff. Lots of transmogs. Okay, presumably there's not going to be any mobs on the way up. Okay, so let's get back to it, like we're recording that type of playthrough.
Only by working together can
Metro,
we
it is truly a pleasure. I know you are young and still training, but I've had my eye on you. We among the Ardent Crusade are always looking for promising new recruits, and you have indeed showed great promise. I have no immediate task for you, but merely wish to meet you in person and see for myself what type of dwarf you really were. For the time being, the amenities of Hearthglen are yours to enjoy. I look forward to our next meeting. You are dismissed.
Each of us has a role to
Farewell. Send my regards to the good men and women at the Mender's Stead.
Greetings.
I've been many places in my life, good Paladin. I fought the battle for Anchorage, passed through the Dark Portal into Outland, and joined the Ardent Crusade to beat down Scourge in the coldest Northrend. But before it all, I was a farmer here in Lordaeron. Now I find myself here in Hearthglen, a scant few miles from home. It's time I paid my respects. I'm headed to the Mender's Stead before I return home. I wouldn't mind meeting up with you once again when I get there.
Have a good one.
Goddess bless you.
Greetings, how do you do? My name is Daria. I am one of the priestesses in charge of preserving the peace here in Hearthglen. One of my duties involves maintaining the tower down the trail to the southeast of Hearthglen. That particular tower is of particular importance to the High Lord. It is the place where his son was killed. With the recent incursion of gnolls, however, maintenance of the tower has grown difficult. Will you help me rid the trail of some of these gnoll vandals so I can do my duty?
Asha Fela.
Yeah, that's... So I've never actually finished in Dreams, the quest. I don't think it's Alliance or Horde. I think it's any faction. Yeah, I'm 90% sure if any faction gets it. I've never actually finished that quest. But I know that his son is killed in Hearthglen, and I wasn't sure where. This is actually kind of crazy to be back in Hearthglen. I'm not going to lie about it. This is one of the most... it's a very unique place in Classic. Let's put it that way, because it's effectively an entire city. And it's not that different from... what's this called? Whatever this area is over here, but now that's completely gone because of the Death Knight starting zone. So what's this quest?
What can I do for you?
Finally, you're here. Get to work. My men have been sparring with these wooden practice dummies for far too long. Sure, you can learn how to swing a sword by practicing with a dummy, but real combat requires a real combatant. I asked for them to send me someone imposing, but I suppose a skinny-armed dwarf paladin will have to do. Now get in there and teach my men how to fight. They got it wrong. It's not me who thought somebody else was coming, probably. We got more than one.
Everyone be with you.
State your business.
Plus, I feel like we're all set now. Or maybe not. Alright. Well, that took a turn for the worst. I just kind of fell behind there. I didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought I was going to do. I thought those holy lights would have been massive, but they just didn't really... They didn't do their job.
The eternal sun guides us.
Hello. Be careful.
You need something?
God, we only killed one mob there. That's embarrassing. Mom was right. I'll never make it into the Argon Crusade with them.
Our enemies
No,
will
she
fall.
wasn't.
Greetings. How may I help? Hello.
Probably gotta keep Consecrate down, huh? That would help.
Yes. What do you want?
No, we're done? Yeah. Okay.
Hey there.
I'm just looking over my paperwork here, and it says that I was expecting a female dwarf paladin. You're not... never mind. It would appear that you were not the person that I originally hired, but you did a good job, so I'm going to pay you anyhow. Say I never caught your name. Metro. Pleased to meet you, Metro. I've got one more problem that needs fixing, and you have a look about you that just screams, I'm a problem fixer. There's a small mine on the northern edge of Hearthglen, where we get most of the ore that the town needs. My drudges who work the mine normally do a decent job. Fortunately, it seems that a larger than average spider has taken up residence within the cave. Think you can clear things up for me? Yes. Why did the first quest give 9,000 experience and this one only gives 7,000? So. Anyway, say it's like a full town now, huh? You could set your hearth and everything. Where's... Oh, yes, this is the place where... there's like one of the quests... One of the parts of this quest ends here. High Cleric Alphas, huh? Yeah, the books. I remember doing this just a couple days ago. Where's the actual inn, though? There's a flight path there. There's a blacksmith over there. Is that the inn there? Yeah, this is awesome, man. So cool. Wait, it's not an inn? It's just a house. Is there no inn here? That would be pretty messed up. There's gotta be somewhere. It's a friggin... There's a flight path. Maybe the inn is... one of these buildings? These are towers. Huh, I guess there is no inn. That's odd. It's strange. It's like, would anybody ever be hated against the Ardent Crusade? I feel like this place is just filled with mobs. Like if it's like meant to be attacked by somebody of the opposite denomination. All right, let's sell all this stuff.
What can I help you with?
We don't actually. We did just sell a while ago, right?
Light pleasure.
There's actually a treasure as well. Let's see what we get. Oh, two-handed sword. High amount of versatility, and it's a sword, so I'm very satisfied with that, even though it doesn't have main stat. Okay, 7.2 damage. What? It's actually worse. High level 35. So we don't want that. It's like actually worse, yeah. Well, neither of them have main stat. 21 verse is a lot. That's more secondary stats, but it's also got way less stamina. Okay, so we don't want that. That's strange. That's just worse. It's very odd. I guess the treasures don't scale with you as much as the gear does. I'm not really sure how that part works. Nice work. In retrospect, I'm glad that other Dwarf Paladin never showed up. You've proven to be all the help I need.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, let's go to the tower now. I really cannot believe how fast we've leveled though in this playthrough. We're almost 41 already. It's all the rares and stuff, I guess. We've only done 3 zones total. This is our 4th zone, right? I mean, we did, I guess, yeah, like, whatever you call this zone. This zone. We did all of this, and that was... I don't remember what level we were when we left, but it wasn't that high. And then we did... Yeah, we've only done 3 zones total. Okay, that was an auto-complete one. Fortunately, we don't. I must admit, Metro, I've been using my mind vision spell to keep tabs on you, and I must say, the number of gnolls you found on the trail is truly staggering. Allow me to concentrate for a moment. Further down the trail, south of Tailend's Tower, the gnolls have carved out a small meeting area in the east of the main road. Something is happening there. I'm not certain what. We should investigate. I will look for anything out of the ordinary. You just protect yourself. So what is this quest? Del Garen. I gotta look this up. Is this a guy that was in Classic as well? Doesn't look like it. No. There's a comment. Look at this. It's funny. Quite unimportant character. Negative 18. He's important to me. No. Okay, let's get out of here. Is this it up here? Necromancer. I feel like this has to be it. Yeah, here we go. Gnolls and necromancy. What a surprise. And I thought that here in the Western Plaguelands we would put those dark days behind us. Wait, what is that? See those reagents over there and the supplies right here? Those belong to the Arden Crusade. Gnolls are known for thievery, but as far as I know, Hearthland hasn't had any incursions since the Red Pine came. Very suspicious. I know a few helpful folk from Hearthland. Morris Vant, Outfitter Mendeleev, Bree Ironstark, and High Cleric Alphas. All can be trusted, and all are well connected. Question them to find out if they know anything about those lost supplies. Where are their supplies? I don't see anything. It's supposed to be here, I guess. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Let's get back. I don't know what's going on here. A little treachery at Hearthglen. What a surprise. This is certainly known for it. But yeah, in Classic, this is like a Scarlet Bastion, I guess. Like it's an outdoor dungeon, effectively. Tons and tons of Scarlet mobs. And this and the place in Western Plaguelands, or Eastern Plaguelands as well, are the same way. Tons of elite Scarlet mobs. Very iconic area. Like, legitimately feels like it's probably one of the most important areas in the game. Really defines the whole zone, honestly, if you ask me. So I'm disappointed of what they did to it, but I'm happy that they made it like a hub and a place that you could actually hang out, because as a paladin, it feels quite good that Tyrion's here and that I'm able to do these quests. That's for sure. Oh, so wait, we don't even know where these people are. I know one of the guys. I saw him in the town hall thing. Okay, I don't... Well, there's only so many places they can be. William Henderson, that was not one of... Oh, okay, there's one. Bree Ironstock.
What's on your mind?
Hello, ma'am. Heard any interesting rumors lately? Well, let's see. I heard that Magus Bisp has been spending his time cooped up on top of his tower working on some new spell or something. I heard that Dalgarin was planning on retiring and heading back to his farm. He may have already left, in fact. Oh, and I heard that there's some dwarf paladin running around town asking people all sorts of annoying questions. Just playing with you, love. Hope that information helped.
Watch your back.
Okay. So we know this guy's in here, so... 2 for 4, at least. We're done.
Salutations!
I'm looking for someone who may have stolen some supplies from Hearthland. Have any leads for me? Stolen supplies? Well, let me think about it. I know a certain priest named Daria who took all the extra wine after last week's service, but didn't throw it out as I asked. I believe she'll be apologizing soon, though. I've also heard an abnormal number of confessions this week from one of the mages. What was his name? Crisp? Lisp? Something along those lines. No, be on your way.
You have a great day now.
I think we know who it is. I don't get the Daria thing. What was she mind controlling him? Why did he wink? I bet one guy is in the blacksmith. We'll go check that out. And maybe one is in the building. Yeah, there we go.
What are you looking for?
Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers in the black ship?
See you around.
Oh, I messed it
What
up.
can I do for you?
Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers in the blacksmith shop? Well, let's see. I saw some drudges running away from that mine over there. Said something about a spider. New customers? Well, there's Jerily, the lovely young gnome who bought an axe twice her size last week. Oh, and Magus Bisp came by asking for armor. Not sure why he'd need plate armor.
Be careful.
It's definitely that guy. Yeah, and here's the other person. Sweet.
King's honor, friend.
Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers buying anything suspicious? What is this, an interrogation? You're not one of Fordring's internal affairs guys, are you? I've got nothing to hide. Let me look over my records. Last week I sold a bowel gown to Lieutenant Miner, which struck me as odd. What else? Magus Bisp bought several dozen leather jerkins, which he couldn't give a reason for. Oh, and Friar Burlington came by to stock up on swimwear for his trip to Hard Wrench Hideaway. That's about it. Now, if you don't mind, I have customers.
Be careful.
Where would those be? No, you don't. Alright, anyway, that was another auto turn-in. A lot of these. Did you notice, Metro? Many names were mentioned, but one was mentioned far more than the others. Bisp. Magus Bisp is one of the Hearthglen's most preeminent arcanists. To imagine that he would be interacting with gnolls and dabbling in necromancy? Unthinkable. You'll find him atop the tower near Hearthglen's main gate. Hopefully he'll have an explanation for all this. If not, well, I wouldn't go to the top of that tower unprepared, Metro. Okay. Is this a reference to the tower in Redridge? Their tower filled with a dude who was doing necromancy? I really wish necromancer could be like an actual thing because I love the concept.
Light be with you.
I was wondering what you knew about the gnolls to the south. Someone has been giving them supplies to practice necromancy.
Go with honor.
You'll pay for your life for interfering with my plans, you miserable scum. No, I just wanted to know about the gnolls. Suppose we can take his aggression as an admission of guilt. You alright, Metro? So you killed a member of the Arden Crusade inside a Hearthglen. Usually that's not smiled upon, even in self-defense. I recommend you come back to Martinhold Keep and turn yourself into High Lord Fordring. Hopefully he will hear you out and will be sympathetic with your situation. I hope I haven't gotten you in any trouble. That would be a bit ridiculous, considering you're the one who asked me to kill him. This is Tyrion Fordring we're talking about too, man. Come on. It's my idol, dude. What the hell? Why'd you make me do this? What the hell's going on there? These guys are like stuck. Oh, yeah, they're definitely stuck.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
I'm already aware of your actions. I welcomed you into my town, gave you my blessing, and what do? You slay the traitor that we've been hunting down for weeks. Well done. Your heroism is budding much earlier than even I had anticipated.
The end of the scourge draws near.
Is that actually it? Wait, what? Oh, that's a very bizarre questline. Okay. Very abrupt ending to that. Disappointing, actually. But really cool area. Beyond cool. Probably one of the best areas in the game. Hearthglen is steeped in lore, honestly. Hearthglen is in Warcraft 3, is it not? Let me take one quick look. Hearthglen, Warcraft 3. I know Strombad, all these other places. Oh yeah, Hearthglen is the place that we defend. Oh, yeah. This is the place that he defends from the Scourge. It doesn't really look like it because it's got plenty of openings from all 4 directions, which is no longer the case in WoW. But still, can't blame him.
Something to doing?
The pictures are so small. Oh, I didn't even realize. Wait, what the hell is this? Look at this. This is what This is what Hearthglen looks like in Classic. It's got red roofs, and now everything's a blue roof. Wow, that's bizarre. I didn't even notice that. Guess that's to rectify the change from the Crusade. Yeah, that's very strange. Here's the Warcraft 3 map. That's Hearthglen in the middle, and there's roads through all different areas, but not the case. Okay, anyway, let's get going here. Running out of steam. We are presumably done with the Mender's Stead, I assume, once we get back there. Although, to be fair, we might have been done the whole time. We might have done that for no reason. That might have been just, well, not for no reason, of course, but that might have not needed to be done to complete the zone. Apparently, we missed a chance at a treasure in that tower, but I don't think it was there. Instead, we saw one in the mine there, so. I don't know what's over here. Lord Maldazar? A lot of rares over here. What the hell? That is actually that is a max level carry mob thing, yeah. Well, a little unceremonious ending there. Now the rares are not back, so it's been probably 30 minutes, probably more like an hour, maybe more than that. They respawn. Wait, what? Oh, he's over here.
Can I help you?
It would appear that I arrived before you. Field Agent Kartesh gave me details about my old home. It seems my battles with the Scourge aren't over quite yet. It's funny, the things you remember. I spent 16 hours a day working the fields, and every 7th day I'd head into bustling Anderhall to sell what I've grown. It was a rough life, but we did alright. I barely remember any of that. When I think back to those days, I think about Gloria's smile or Andrea waving at me from the window whenever I look up from the plow. The farm's just a bit to the east, but I'm not sure I'm ready to go back, Metro. I'd just like to make sure I hold on to these memories.
For the Alliance.
Oh, Garen's Haunt. I didn't even realize. Or Garen's Withering. Okay, what are we even doing right now? I don't even want to figure that quest out. What is this? Let's talk to him, I guess. I don't even want to talk to this person because I feel like this is a whole nother quest line now. My analysis is complete. The blight that affects the animals here is no residual disease. No, it is something new. I think I know what it is. The Cult of the Dam maintains a plague cauldron on a farm called Garen's Withering. The farm is due southeast of us, close to where the eastern plaguelands begins. I need a sample from this cauldron to verify my suspicions. Eliminate the cauldron lord present there for its key. You will then be able to access the cauldron and obtain my sample.
Blessings upon your family.
Alright, guess they had to throw one cauldron still in the zone. That makes sense. So we're finally done with Menderstead, I assume, after these quests. I wonder if we actually had to do that Tyrion quest line. There's a lot of rares over here, though, so we might take a little break and get these rares. 539 days, that's... Yeah, it looks like a lot, I guess, but... probably not that many when you think about it in terms of days. An access panel to the cauldron remains securely fastened. In order to open it, you will need to find the key. Cauldron Lord Soulrat's key disintegrates as it touches the lock on the access panel at the base of the cauldron's platform. A slight clanking noise is heard within, and the access panel swings open to reveal more vicious toxins within the cauldron's framework. There's a small spigot that the bottle fits well enough under, allowing you to draw a sample for Field Agent Kartesh back at Menderstead. Carefully... Christ. He respawns like instantly, apparently. But there's treasures here too. Yes, as I expected. That house stood out to me for some reason. Is there more than one quest? Yeah, there is. The farmhouse. Oh, that's where we have to go anyway, I bet. Oh. Oh, that is actually an upgrade. Okay, we'll check that out later. We gotta get out of here. Oh, no. Wait, what happened? Okay, let's drop the quest. carefully close the spigot in the control panel, watching the cauldron's putrid ichors drip into the empty bottle. With the poison in hand, it is time to return to Field Agent Kartash at Minstead. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm not fighting this guy a third time. That's a bit ridiculous. Okay, I guess we're fighting him a third time. God, this is ridiculous. Who could even get in and out of there fast? I mean, I guess I really don't want people reading the quest, huh? A good thing we didn't try to good thing we didn't try to get this done before I left. There was no way. Wow, we're almost an hour in already. Yeah, we're probably not even... I mean, I'm not sure we'll like finish this tonight. Unless the last chain is like literally just one quest or something. I don't know. It's a long ass zone. Oh no, I accidentally clicked that. Well, let's see if there's a treasure. Oh, we're not done anyway. Here's that music I was talking about. Okay, so there could be a treasure in that house, and now it looks like whatever's over there anyway. There's a few things over there. Let's go check it out. Oh. Okay, it's a rare. Very tall rare. Leather feet? They don't look like leather. 45. We'll probably put that on regardless. It looks like the treasure's not actually inside though. It probably is. It's probably just not marked right. You know, apparently there's another rare just right here. There it is. God, look how cool that dwarf looks though, man, I'll tell you what. Oh god, those are nice. I already have that appearance, that's surprising. But yeah. Not better than the epic. Well, actually they might be. Hey, oh yeah, they're way better. They have curry. Way better. really trying to wear cloth shoulders, but okay, let's try to figure out what's going on up here then. Cracker. What's this, a dog or a worgen maybe? The dog, yeah. And then there's cult sworn warlocks over there. Which one looked better, the green or the blue? Crit haste or haste verse? I like that better. And I assume there's something going on here. What Malazar? Yeah, probably wasting my time with this. Sure, we have to come back here. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Why is he just standing back there? I'm just gonna leave because I'm sure we're coming back here. I don't know what that is, but that's awesome. Must be something stacking on me across multiple bears because that's really cool. I love that. That's pretty much one of the main things I like about Paladin Classic is that animation on your hands all the time. This section is definitely not as cleaned up as the main section.
Good fortune.
Garen's withering houses a viciously potent plague cauldron. Good work. One moment, please. And it takes a moment to compare your sample with the sample he presumably had distilled earlier. Yes, this appears to be the same corruption that is affecting the wildlife. With this knowledge and with your combat expertise, we may have the power to stop this. The Cult of the Dam maintains a small camp to the east, militia outpost, which they use for field training outside Skullman's. We may have allowed them to proceed unchecked with this training for too long. If cultists are truly using the plague to inoculate the wildlife, then militia outpost must be where the inoculation is occurring. Instructor Milicia runs the outpost. Find her, slay her, and find out who she is taking orders from.
May your days be long and your hardships.
You wish to speak?
While you've been away, I've been trying a different approach with our friend Zenkiki. I believe he has a future as a healer. This is mainly because healing spells never miss. I hear from Field Agent Kartish that the cultist camp to the east is where the plagued animals are coming from. I hope you don't mind escorting Zenkiki over there. Perhaps we can help heal some of the plagued animals within the camp.
Winds be at your back.
Datorin says that'll teach me to heal if we do a good job. Let's go, Mon. Okay, let's turn this into...
Hey there.
I wouldn't expect you to indulge the whims of a nostalgic old man, Metro. Still, if you find yourself in the area. This Gloria used to read from this prayer book every night. How I had forgotten. She was so devout, Metro. Oh. This painting. My daughter, Andrea. She loved to paint.
See you around.
Thank you. Okay, sure, no problem. Strange ending of that. Another quest that kind of feels like it never really got off the ground there. But that was a interesting thing that they put that dude in, like Garen's Withering. That's Del Garen. That's like his house, right? I was thinking about making a Warcraft 3 map with all of this, like trying to replicate this. It'd be difficult. I'm not very good at it, but Hearthland would be one encampment, Anderhall, then you could have these all farms, big lumber mill area, then we'd connect it. Light's Hope would be a big castle, then there'd obviously be Stratholme, and then we'd have to make Lordaeron. Probably try to do this too, I don't know, depending on how big we can make it. I love the concept though. Then you play as an orc invader or something. That'd be neat. Alright, anyway. Now we go kill all this stuff. Also need to kill more bears. These quests are dragging on a bit. I'll tell you, this has not been the most interesting. So actually, no, we don't. We just have to let these loose. Yeah. Let's finally settle the score with this guy. Oh, that's plate too. I haven't actually collected that appearance, so I guess we're doing it. I really like what I have on, but you take a look at the paperwork Milicia was carrying. The orders in Milicia's possessions incriminate Darkmaster Ganling of Scholomance, but they also conceal another important bit of information. The cult orders state that the plague from the cauldron at Garen's Withering is in fact being used for two purposes. The first is the practice of spreading disease through the animals of the Plague Land, which you already knew about. The remainder of the plague is being shipped to Weeping Cave, a cavern north of Milicia's outpost, for use in some dark experiments. Students of Scholomance are using this plague to reanimate the dead. Certainly, they must be stopped. Yo, this quest line is... This is a long quest line, I'll tell you what. It's gonna be a hell of a video. It's gonna be probably 2 hours. Oh, did I just fail to do that because he wasn't there to dispel him? Yep. Spell it. Okay, he did. This is not something we should kill. Yeah, 51k. Not something we should kill. Scarlet Judge as well. We should get him. Leather wrists. Honestly, better, yeah. Yeah, it's actually better. Okay, so where the hell are we supposed to go? Up here? Krastanovian Disciple, that's cool. There's a lot of mobs in here. I don't know what we're doing. I haven't even... It's a rare. I'm not even sure I'm going for that rare, honestly. There's way too many mobs in here. I don't know what's going on. We only need 2 of most of these mobs. We're already done with all of it. Except for 1 type. Very confused. This is not where we're supposed to be. I'm really losing interest. We gotta finish this up. This is where we're supposed to be. Krastanovian Disciple. I don't understand that. They don't seem to be here. Must be down here. Yeah, there we go. I literally thought we'd log on and play for 30 minutes and that would be it, but it's getting very late now. I really need to get off. We're not even done with the 3rd chapter that we've been working on for 2 whole sessions. Here's a treasure chest. I'm far more interested in treasure chests than rares, honestly. I wonder if those sell. High level 34 only though, so yeah. Seems like the chest stopped scaling. Or I bet they scale based on the zone, that's right. Maybe not though. Maybe they scale based on the expansion. They probably stop. They probably don't scale with Chromie time. Okay, we're done with that, right?
How may I?
By the grace of the Earth Mother, he's done it. Thank you, Metro. I admit I'd nearly given up hope on Zenkiki. It's only due to your patience and diligence that he has come into his own as a druid and member of the Cenarian Circle. And that's without even mentioning the good you've done for nature. You have my admiration and respect. You've gone above and beyond, Metro. Not only have we set back the cult of the damned in their crusade to replague the plague lands, but you have uncovered another set of dire plans. They continue to reanimate the dead. Your name will definitely be mentioned when this information is presented to High Lord Fordring. You have my thanks and the blessings of the Ardent Crusade.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Finally done with that. That's funny. You see Zenkiki walking by as a tree? Look at that. Thanks for helping me out, Mon. No more shapeshifts for me. I'm going to work on my healing. Is that actually what tree form looks like for Troll? That's awesome looking. There's no way. That's just for him, probably. Okay, we are finally done with that. And now we have one more segment to do.
How are ya?
Word is in from Anderhall Metro. The battle has resumed. It's become somewhat well known amongst the Alliance forces that you're a hero of the first Battle of Anderhall. Sarian has requested your presence immediately.
See you soon.
Yeah, so we probably should have did this first, I guess, but we did it all out of order. Let's go see if we can get that rare. I don't know how I missed that on the way by. And this rare is probably back up, but at this point, I think I'm good, man. Like, I guess it's worth killing rares, but we don't need gear. Like, we're set. We still have no neck. Like, what? We still have no neck, but past that, we'll be good. I have no neck. Oh my god. Funny little story, I'll tell you real quick. We were playing on a TBC private server. It was like an 8x realm or something like that, so you leveled extremely quick. And a friend of ours leveled, and he got all the way to max level, level 70, without a neck on. We were doing Old Hills Bred Foothills. A guy in the group was playing a druid tank, and he was like, "Oh, that neck's really good for me, but do you need it?" And Leona was playing a rogue. He's like, "That's a really good neck for me. Is it good for you?" He goes, "I have no neck." So funny. Anyway, male feet. That's probably better, right? Haste first, so male's better. Then leather. Another nice piece of transmog that we won't get to see. Okay, I don't actually know where we're going, but... well, there's a fight happening. I don't. Presumably back to the Alliance side. Death Guard War Captain. Go away, Jesus Christ.
I am yours to command.
Word has it that you helped those farmers arm themselves. Well, now they've initiated the attack without my order. They forced my hand. The battle has resumed. The time we fight the Forsaken, and I fought Kultira, my old brother of the Ebon Blade.
The Ebon Blade will prevail.
To the east, deep within Forsaken-held Anderhall, you will find their commanders. They do not fight, but call out orders from their horseback. Hunt down and slay these commanders. The Forsaken won't stand a chance.
We do what the living cannot.
Hi, how are you?
I'm no military expert, but this battle looks to be in our favor. Our defenders are equally matched with their death guards, but the farmer militia has taken them by surprise from the rear. For the Alliance. Still, we should all do what we can to make sure we win. Travel east into Anderhall and slay the Forsaken death guards that are fighting with our men. The sooner they die, the quicker we can retake Anderhall.
Off and away.
15 mobs, Jesus, okay. Well, presumably this is a shorter chapter, because it seems like we're getting well underway here. Seems like we're on our way. Okay, so we just gotta kill the mobs hit basically every mob that's here. A lot of weird things above these characters' heads. Try to find some areas we can combine. It's dirty healing there, that's big. Wow. Nice crit holy light there. These guys are no joke though. Have to be careful with these guys. God, they have a lot of health. It's the last one of those we need, but I didn't even mean to aggro that one. I'm sure we'll run into another one by accident. Yeah, this is the one that aggroed a bit before. I'm going back over here. I don't want to fight this one. Surely there's plenty of mobs over here. Death guard. There's the death captain. Or war captain. That did not aggro. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay, we still need one more. Where's Chromie at? We should talk to her. What was the... This is the building? I don't remember where Chromie actually was. Chromie was in a building that's now been, like, restored, right? It's one of these. I quite like the concept here because the Horde quest is probably having us kill the defenders and we're killing the Death Guard, so... Provided there was other players here, we'd probably see each other quite a lot.
I am here to serve.
Well done. With them out of the way, I have no more excuses. Soon I must battle Kultira, for honor and for Anderhall.
None shall oppose you, Gilman.
We are winning this battle, Metro. As long as those farmers keep chipping away at the Forsaken's flank, we will overtake them. Why is facing that direction?
Need assistance?
You fight well, Metro. I wish I had your ability and your bravery.
Be seeing you.
Well met.
We nearly have this battle won. I can taste victory. The Forsaken never stood up. What the hell's that?
Heaven blade will prevail.
Is that a Valkyr? Kneel, Alliance. Kneel before the might of the Forsaken.
I am here to serve.
Valkyr. Kultira brought Valkyr to this fight? Has he gone mad? No, this is not Kultira's work. This was Sylvanas. Valkyr were one of the Scourge's primary weapons. Not only were they skilled in battle, but they could be used to convert corpses into Scourge minions. Think that Sylvanas is stooping to such levels for the sake of the Forsaken? We need to stop the Valkyr before they wipe us out and turn our army against us. Slay as many as you can find, and bring some of these Minutemen with you. If they've survived this long, then they must have some battle skill.
We do what the living cannot.
Greetings.
Our militia has been nearly wiped out. Only I and these few farmers remain. Those winged creatures, they took the bodies of our men and turned them into walking undead corpses. With every one of our men they took, they bolstered their own ranks. It pains me to admit it, but you will need to fight them too, along with the Death Guards and Valkyr. As they did in life, they hunt in packs, so take some of the Minutemen with you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, we got him. Okay, I just want to check something quick. I realize now this is the house that Chromie is in. It's an inn. So is there anything here? It doesn't look like it. It's not even tables, which I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's definitely used to be tables. There's not even a bed here. Okay. So they cleared this all out. It's a shame. Used to be a really important area. And it still is an actual classic because that's who you get the it's like a buff thing. It's very strange. Okay, anyway, Forsaken Troopers and Lesser Valkyr. What's that? I got an item of some sort. I don't know what I got. This is not it. Must be these. Oh, they're green. So then one more pack of these guys. There we go. Definitely gonna have to do this from the horde side now.
Can I help you?
You fought valiantly, but we're getting nowhere. Every body that falls just fuels their forces.
See you later.
Oh. You got a pole arm. Not gonna be using that as rep.
Well met.
For every Valkyrie you slay, you save dozens of our men and prevent the forces from growing. Still, they press on. We may not win this battle after all. I spoke too quickly. Even with your support, things are looking grim for our forces out there.
None shall oppose you, Death Lord.
Our last hope of victory lies in defeating the Valkyrie. You've done well up until now, but you're only one man, and there are literally dozens of them raining destruction on the battlefield. One enormous Valkyrie sits atop the tower to the south. You can see her from here. Perhaps if we eliminate her, the remaining Valkyrie would dissipate. This is our only hope. Bring some of Grant's men with you. You'll need their protection for this battle.
We do what the living cannot.
Goes a big deal, I assume, killing a Valkyrie. I remember doing this with Cop. Where is this meant to be? I wonder what the... Yeah, definitely got to do the Horde version now. I've been wanting to do it anyway because I'm leveling a no-spec Paladin on Horde, so I'll do that at some point soon. Compare the two. Where is it meant to be? Western Anderhall? It's got to be one of these towers. I really got to get going. Hate to do it, but... Oh, it's all, never would have saw that. Okay. That would have taken 20 minutes to get to that. Oh, it's up there? Yeah, it's up there. I don't understand this music, though. This is the same music that plays in Classic. It doesn't make any sense. It's like Night Elf music. What the hell's going on here? Sometimes I feel like we do good damage, and then I don't.
I am yours to command.
I watched your victory from below. Well fought, but ultimately it was for naught. The Valkyrie and the Forsaken press on. Soon they will overtake us. We have lost Anderhall. Head south to Chilwyn Camp. Tell Commander Ashlam Valorfist everything that happened here. Me? I'm going west into Tirisfal. My battle's not yet over. I've got an appointment with the harpy that calls herself a Banshee Queen, and I'm finding out what she did to Kultira.
The Ebon Blade will prevail.
Oh. What's going on with that? Actually, maybe I have done this before. I feel like she's very, very upset that Kultira agreed not to attack. Yeah, that's definitely the case. I guess I have done this before. I don't know on what character, but I remember that. So are we done? It's a bit weird if this is meant to be done third, because if it's sending me back here, that's a bit... Then we're supposed to go all the way up there. That's weird.
You need something?
Lost. No. Next I'll be coming for Chowan, I suppose. This was a major strategic blow to the Alliance's plans for Lordaeron. Very well. I will report the results of the battle to King Rin. I don't expect him to be happy.
See you around.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm going to end this episode of this playthrough of this no gear, whatever, the Nomad leveling challenge that is. But I'm going to do a quick outro for this video too, so just something to keep in mind, and then we're going to be done. All right, so that is Western Plaguelands from the Alliance perspective. It's a zone that I'm very interested in. I loved it in Classic. It's one of the most iconic zones in Classic, one of the most iconic zones in Warcraft 3 as well. Very important story takes place here start to finish. So I was very glad to come through here as Alliance, and I'm considering doing it on Horde. I would be interested in seeing what is actually different, because I think I've done it on Horde before, but I can't remember. Obviously, the middle chapter, probably 1, 2, and 3 are different, but I imagine the Mender's Stead is probably the exact same in all those quests. So we'll take a look and see what happens. But thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.